he's also saying that crypto. He's saying that crypto is going to be coming out, like money is going to be coming out of crypto and into the stock market.
Actually,
And,
pause. I want to show you one more thing. I'm so sorry. Look at my screen.
Yeah, that looks like it looks like two dinosaurs.
Oh, do you ever use anchored VWAP?
No.
You should. So here's what's funny. This is how you can start to see like footprints of institutions. So I put an anchored VWAP at each of these bounces, right? Mm-hmm. And you can see them go into the present. Look at where all these supports and resistances took place.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's more room on something like Nvidia, but this is where someone bought in, someone bought in, someone bought in, someone bought in, and then they're each distributing at their own pacing. But the residual effect of that, whatever is left to distribute or whoever is looking to accumulate along that same gradient, you can see take place in the present.
So let me just try and understand that indicator a little bit better right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Anchored VWAP is obviously it's linked to a certain price period.
Mm-hmm. You just pick a point in time.
It's weighting the volume. So whenever you get a big spike in volume, is that how you're deciding where you're anchoring the VWAP? Or?
So it stands for volume weighted average price, and basically what it's doing is it's tracking for all the volume that's coming in, what is the price being averaged at based on volume. So I guess the way you can think of it is kind of like efficiency of purchase power. If you can buy a ton of shares without moving the price much, you actually have a ton of efficiency there. Your VWAP would typically, I don't know, there's a ton of different ways that you can put it through a lens, but it's the metric that institutions use to measure kind of the best bang for your buck. Like typically, you know, if a hedge fund calls up a prime broker and says, hey, I want 100,000 shares of VWAP, you know, with slippage of plus or minus 2.5%, that's what the industry goes by. So that's why you'll see VWAP be so respected, because someone could also be shorting at VWAP. It's what everybody goes by. It's this metric that combines the value of how much volume is coming in with price. So if you have a ton of volume coming in and the price isn't moving much, your VWAP would stay steady. But if your price can move a ton with little volume, then VWAP is typically, I think it would go down. It's all dependent on the direction, but you're merging the value of volume and price and making an aggregate. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, I generally get the idea behind VWAP. The anchored VWAP is a little bit different, but...
Oh, so I'm sorry.
You decide the times for...
Yeah, it's this tool right here.
And so what you're doing is you're saying, I want to click this time because that was a bottom.
Right.
And then I got you.
So I can see what the value of an institution's buy-in is from where the bottom took place, and then see where it holds up in time. So like this one at the very bottom at your 122, I'll put in like white. So this guy that bought in at 122, this is his true value, quote unquote. After that, I'll do, I don't know, gray. No, it's hard to see. I'll make the thickness bigger. Edit that out, Dana. Shut up. But then you see this guy here, and then I'll make this one in cyan, and then this one in green. So now you can see historically, like, of all of this buying power that is of fucking gargantuan mass. Dana, edit that out.
Like gargantuan mass with a lot of volume.
But you can see like where their position as a bank or as a prime broker, like where that holds today. And they'll actually play off of each other's entry points based on that. So like I circled where each of these major buy-ins took place historically and where they're at now. And that's where you're seeing supports and resistances come in. So this guy in green, which took place at this point, his position would now be in the red relative to what institutions go by. So right here, green and green. And then look what happened when this candle recovered, hit the high.
Checked it off.
Right. So I'm assuming that's somebody closing out their position. And of course, it was probably a micro distribution taking place right here. Where's my vertical line? You fucking bitch. Where's the fucking vertical line?
There.
So this was January. I'll go to the 30-minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta go. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Right here. And you can see it. Here's your top. And then it looks like accumulation happening after. And then it continues to accumulate.
Yeah, it's more like redistribution. But yeah, no, I get the idea. And by the way, redistribution and accumulation are very related to each other. That's why they can be tricky. I want you to look at my screen right quick.
Sure.